Hey everyone and welcome to my channel. In our previous tutorial we have learned about constructors in C Sharp, and in this tutorial we will learn about public and private properties in C Sharp. Let's understand with a simple example. Imagine that we have a class. Now every student has name and marks. The name is something that can be shared publicly, so we will make it a public property, but the marks might be sensitive information, so we don't want to expose it directly. That means we will make it a private property. Now let's move into the coding environment where we can write the code for this. So I'm writing here using system, and I'm making the very first class, which is marks, right? And now let's define the variables as well. So we have a variable name, and let's define the default value as the name John, and we have another variable which are marks. So this is 12 out of 100, right? And I am making for now both as public, which means that we can access these two variables from another class. So here is another class called as program, and this is our main method. And since I want to access the fields, or you can say the variables of the previous class, which is marks, so I'm creating here the object exam. And then let's print the values of name and my method. So I'm writing here console.writeLine, which is used to print the values. So name is equal to exam.name, because the exam is our object that we have created. And similarly, if I want to access the marks, so I'm going to write here exam.mymarks. Okay, now if I run this program, and we know that we make these two properties as public, so both of these properties will be printed like this. As I have explained earlier, that the name is something that can be shared publicly, but marks can be sensitive information, so we can make this field as private. And as we access this field in another class, there is an error because now we cannot access this field. And the reason is that we have made this field as a private field, and we cannot access this field in another class. Although there are some methods for which we can use to access the private field in another class, which we will learn in our next tutorial. So that's all for this tutorial, where we have learned the public and private field. So thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial.